6 is not very heavy, just to wrap up everything so that you can see things in a way that you can go exponential when you have all those things in place. Once the momentum has kicked in, you can go very exponential. So for example, just now the client that gave me very good testimonial, once she has everything in place, her growth, her career growth is exponential. She was just an executive when she joined that organization. But right now, I think in a span of about 5 to 6 years, she's now head of department. Okay, she can do that. I think anybody can also do that with the right setup. Okay, so what did I really do for her is we map out this so-called timeline and then the 3D vision board plus small steps. Okay, small steps. So it's like something like this. We know we are now right here, 2022. And let's say, for example, there are window of opportunity coming in here. Okay, so for my client just now, we noted somewhere, I can't remember where, there's a window opportunity. So let's work on that. Okay, so let's say right now you have a window opportunity in 2025. Where's my pen? Let me see. Pen is okay. Let's say window is here. Opportunity is here. So you have 1, 2, 3 good years to lay the groundwork for yourself. Then you think through what is it that you want. If you have a choice, what do you want to show up in 2025? You create the future you want. Okay, and then you activate your RAS. Remember your RAS. Don't forget about RAS. Don't forget about the part 1 that we learned. RAS. So that once the RAS is being flipped, it will start to attract things to show up somehow. Related, not related, or soon to be related, or future possible related. It will just show up at the right time, at the right place, right in front of you. Okay, so you have 3 years to do that. And then when it show up, tame your amygdala, make your next best move, you move. Okay, and then when 2025, keep your eyes wide open because your time has come. Okay, your time has come, right? So therefore, if you don't do this, when the time comes, you are just hoping for random opportunity to come. And then that may not be what you want. But because it's a window opportunity, so random thing will come. It may not be for you. So what we want to do is, spring will come, but there's no sign that you're going to look good in the harvest. So what you need to do is prepare yourself now. If you have a 3 good year to do that, do it. Okay. So how can we take advantage of the spring? This is what I did for my corporate clients and for that lady also who climbed the corporate ladder. Okay, Yijing vision board. Okay, 3D vision board. What you do, I know in typical those motivational workshop, they'll ask you to take a Vanguard sheet, take magazine, scissors, glue, don't look through your magazine, cut out those pictures that you think you want to become or want to have, cut out based on the Vanguard sheet, that become your vision board, and then display your vision board at one room, visible room, or one wall that you every day you can get to see one. Now the danger of that is that you may violate the sector rule. Because in that vision board, mostly you have cars, you have swimming pool, you have, I don't know what you have, maybe parachuting, I don't know what you have in that vision board. So you may have body of water energy there, you may have fire energy there, you may have, I don't know what sort of energy there, and you're going to place it in one wall. I don't know what sector would that wall be. If it falls into the wrong sector, then you're going to create problem, okay, in your outer world, which we have discussed earlier on. If you put the wrong thing as a blocker, you're going to experience the related things to show up. So instead of doing that Vanguard sheet, I want you to expand to become a 3D version. That means every sector of your house will be a vision board. And that vision board will be a focused vision board. Okay, focused vision board, right? So what you do, okay, let me see. Let's say you have 2 to 3, 2 to 3 good years to prepare. Then you downsize. That means you work backward to say that, okay, 2025, what do you want to show up? And then if you already have a very good picture of what you want to show up, break it down to say that for this to show up, maybe in 2024, something must happen first, or something must come on first. What is that thing? You get my point? And then in the 2024 sector, you display a symbolism that will truly, indisputably, reflect this thing. And then in order for this to show up, what are the things to show up in 2023 or 2022? Do the same thing. Go to the sector, put up a symbolism, and do this. So that means you're actually putting up milestones in the form of vision board, in the terms of timing. In terms of timing, that means 2022, you achieve this milestone. 2023, you achieve this milestone. 2024, achieve this milestone. And because this milestone has been achieved, you are now very close to 2025 milestone, or your destination 2025. This is what I call I Ching Feng Shui 3D vision board. Very, very, very powerful. And I used it time and again. Okay, time and again. I plan few years ahead. Okay, so, and when I plan few years ahead, I know what I want to get, and I'll break it down into milestone, and then I'll just do up. You already have the knowledge and the skills to do it now. So please make full use of this vision board. Now, what we are doing here is that we are putting all this into play. The power of choice. That means you make purposeful, intentional choice, what you want to show up. You're creating your future. And at the same time, because you're creating that, you are telling your RAS, this is what I want. And symbolism, like I said already, the power of symbolism is whatever you display, reality will show up. So, because whatever you display are all in consistent and alignment to what you want in 2025, you have the power of consistency and alignment. And then plus whatever you're doing, okay, whatever you're doing, you get plugged into the universal energy. Like I say many times, the universe will conspire with you to get what you want. This is the best setup. This is no doubt, universe will have very clear message what you want, because it's all shown up in your environment. And then whatever you do, take in the time space advantage. Oh, this is very powerful. Very, very, very powerful. I have clients who always try to get BTO but always fail. Come to me, I show her the way of this one, and she get the BTO. I have clients who always want to pass the driving test but always fail. Come to me, I show her how to pass it using this. It's the same thing. Okay, same thing for anything. The more you know the method, the methodology, it can be applicable to everything you want. So Darren said, the day I began my journey with I Ching, our biggest vision board is our home. Yes, very good, Darren. Your home is your biggest vision board. Make use of it. Okay, so the vision board, the symbolism that you want to put up, it can be images, it can be phrases, it can be items, or it can be a combination of all these things. But make sure it's positively charged. Okay, and one that at one glance, you know straight away, you can understand and you can read, and you know it's indisputable what is the key essence at the first glance. Nobody will dispute about that. But if somebody will dispute about what they see, then there is a counter intention already. So beware about that. So for example, a corporate client from a very small startup, I help them build up, and not my effort, but I advise them to do certain things. Okay, especially the vision board. I do vision board in the office as well. So something like this. Okay, something like this. But this is not the best design. This is not a bad design, but at least it helps them. Okay, it helps them. All right, and then 100% chance of winning. Okay, or this one is about teamwork. Together, everyone achieve more. And then happy customer. Can do this very creatively. And then when anybody and any client customer step into their showroom, they don't even know it has been feng shui before. You get my point? You can do that, You can do that, but with a little bit of creativity and innovation, So sometimes we have to work very closely with the ID. Okay. Okay, so basically this sums up the steps, Some of the steps that just now I mentioned already. What you can do to create your own vision board. So I've explained that. I won't repeat that again. Okay, now whatever I said so far, none of this really matters if there's no action. Remember lesson 1, I said that your inner world or your thoughts or whatever will not materialize into the outer world if the bridge is missing, and that bridge is called action. Okay, so somehow you must take action. Now, no matter what, whether it is that the lady that climbed up the corporate ladder, or the lady boss from a very small startup to become a very, I think now it's become the industry leader already. No matter what they do, they always go for this. This is what I always tell them. Don't go for big jump. Go for small steps. Okay, go for small steps. So they grow bit by bit. So they may have a small room, a small showroom. After that, they buy over their neighbor. They grow one step bigger. After that, they need warehouse. They go and buy warehouse, not rent, buy. Okay. Then after that, now they expanded their showroom during COVID in 2020 3 times more. Already 3 times. Now they expanded 3 times more. Okay, and they're experiencing very good profit margin even during COVID. Okay, so that is the importance of 风天小旭 means small steps. Small steps are easier to take, and you reach your goal faster and surely. Okay, don't go for big step. I'm not a fan of big step. Okay, so if you can do this, you put everything in place and you go for small steps, you can grow very fast, exponentially when the momentum kicks off. It's okay to keep on making small adjustments to stay aligned. I think this is a very important reminder that you may have your destination, but somehow obstacles and whatever challenges may still pop up from time to time. But take that as the universe way of telling you you're on the wrong path. Can you go and alter your path a little bit and push you onto the right path? So if you have that kind of mindset, then you are okay. So it's okay to keep on making small adjustments, but stay aligned to the final destination. If plan A didn't work, go for plan B. Plan B didn't work, go for plan C. But your final destination should not change that much. And the trapdoor, like I say, if you are on your way to success, remember the lessons learned from the art of maneuvering. Okay, so one of it is to tell you 缘恨力争 in AOM. I think for those who have learned AOM, you know what I'm talking about. For those who have not, then this is the universal cycle. No matter who you are, no matter you are successful, not successful, all of us will go through this cycle called 缘恨力争, means origin. Origin means your intention. In Chinese, called your 初衷, why you do what you do. Remember, we talk about this, why you do what you do. So once you know your why you do what you do, mean your big why, that will give you the driving force or your burning desire to kick off certain things. That's where you can get progress because you have that burning desire to get it done. Okay, and there you go. You know, if you start it on a good footing, you will naturally get some benefit. That means rewards or achievement or whatever. Now the thing here, this is the trapdoor. Okay, if you have benefits, this is the trapdoor. If you have rewards, this is a trapdoor. If you are rich already, this could be a trapdoor. Why? Because a lot of people fail. The trapdoor fail here. Why? Because whenever they see rewards coming in, they tend to want to speed up the process. They go and take this honest shortcut, or they maybe, forget about their original intention and they go haywire, stray away from their intention. So here, 真 means stay true to your why. To your why. Okay, so that this cycle, if you stay true to your why, this become a spiral up process, and you get better and better, but small step each time. Okay, so if you try to go sideways, dishonest shortcut, that's where you get into the trap door. Then you may face challenges from the agency, from the government, from the law, things like that. So this is a trapdoor. If you are enjoying success already or on your way to success, remember this. stay true to your intention. Then again, don't forget, when you see successful people in the social media, or you see successful friends, okay, enjoying successes, driving luxury car, living in bungalow, you know, those are just the visible success. They are visible success, you know. But behind their backstory, there are a lot invisible failures that we didn't get to see. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here with this slide is that you don't compare their visible success with your invisible failures. You get my point? Don't compare their visible success. I mean, don't compare their outer world with your inner world. It's not going to match up. It's not apple to apple. It's not orange to orange. Okay, their inner world maybe could be worse than yours, from the beginning, but they make good. Okay, so don't compare like that. It's never a good comparison. They have their own racetrack. You have your own racetrack. You run yours. Okay, you run yours. Huh? Ultimately, if you're on top of your inner world, basically that will give you the ability to get comfortable feeling uncomfortable. Why you need to feel uncomfortable is because you have to tame your amygdala. If you want changes, you have to step up, or at least to be at the edge of your comfort zone, willing to make that first step out. And that edge will make you very uncomfortable. And if you can tame your amygdala, you will have the ability to get comfortable. And that is what we want to do. It's very important. Okay. And also have the ability to get comfortable without knowing the answers all the time. I've seen many entrepreneurs, because of their amygdala, they want to have a perfect full answers to all their questions before they are willing to take that first step. No need lah. That will become a 叽叽呱. A 叽叽呱 means perfectionist. If you're too perfect, you cannot move. You cannot move because you cannot stand even a question not answered. And therefore you will never move. And therefore you will always be where you are. Okay, so as long as you have sufficient answers and you have good faith, move out, because the moment you make that move action, universe will conspire with you. Basically, that's what it means. Along the way, adjust your path. Plan A cannot work, go for plan B. This is how I will advise most of my clients, whether it is individual client or corporate clients. Okay, and then also the ability to get comfortable without needing to know the answers. Like for me, I don't need to know the answer in advance. I'll just play along and then make use of my intuition. Okay, so if you are sensitive enough, you can get information from the universe. All right. So with this, I hoped you enjoy, or you can benefit from this coaching program. Okay, this forms the last slides of my coaching program for first year to fifth. I hope you enjoy this program as much as I do, and I hope you find this helpful to you. There are many who has already, used this and then they find successes in life. So I'm sure you can do that also. Okay, so I leave these slides with you to your success. Any quick question, anyone? If not, I sum up. We have learned this entire coaching program. We have learned the inside out principle, the RAS and amygdala, very important filters in our mind. And then we learn the language of the universe, or the universal profiling system, synchronicity, universe, the whisper, and things like that. Then come to the fourth gear, how to co-create the universal connection system and the time-space connection system. And then finally, in the fifth gear, the 3D vision board. Do whatever you can. Okay, do whatever you can and then get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Is that okay? So before we end off today's coaching program, the entire program. Can I ask you to type in this one, the chat box, one-liner? What have you learned today that you can start using in your life? Important to wrap up everything. All right. So feel free to type in the chat box. Okay. What have you learned in this coaching program that you can start using in your life. Alan say make a 1 degree shift to receive a 1 degree award. Very good. Very good. Small step, huh? Alan say learn to create vision board. Very good. Very good. Okay, good, good. Make use of tools that you have that you learn. Huh? Alan say towards milestones. Huh? Very good. Waiho say look for you when I design my house. Haha. Also, more importantly is to take action. Yes, thank you very much, Waiho. Stand by for you. Fiona say will action what I have learned. So to create 3D vision board. Very good, Fiona. Do it. Everything's will start from the action. The ball will start rolling already. Okay, but tune in your inner world first also. Any more? The rest? Come on, it's the last lesson already. Philip said, don't wait for perfect timing. Start working with good enough. Universe will conspire with us to get it done. Yes, yes. I always do that. As long as I think I know enough and I get confirmation from the universe say I can start the ball rolling, I'll just do it. I'll start doing it. But I have to be very firm and clear where I want to get to. Alan say, be certain on your intention and get comfortable with uncertainties. Yes, it's very important because amygdala, is very hard to tame. And if you don't get comfortable with the uncertainties, it's very hard to make the first step out. Darren said to grow and begin all our gears, be honest to yourself. Yes. Yes. So in the awaken your the unseen energy within is where we'll do deep in energy work, inner work to move your energy. Basically, any blockers, remove it. Okay. And then send in empowering energies. It's not spiritual. It is still energy. It's still energy. It's how we make use of the yang energy. That's about it. Okay. So don't go and think that I'm going to spiritual world. No, I'm not going to spiritual world. It's still energy. It's one way is to manage on the physical world, another way is to manage in the inner world. That's about it. Okay, Ken. So that's about it. Thank you for your comments. Now, don't forget about these two new program. You can sign up one of them, either one of them, or you can sign up bundle deal. If it's bundle deal, then there's a bundle deal now. Offer up to end of this month, 31st March 2022. To pay, you can scan this QR code or do a bank transfer to this bank account number. And just a quick update on what's coming up in the next 2 months is eating prediction next month, April. So if you have signed up this before and you want to come back for a refresher and you have not signed up for the refresher, let me know. Come back for refresher. I would strongly encourage you to come back for refresher. And if if you know someone you think could benefit from this eating prediction course, tell them about that also. There's a promo running, I think, this evening. Okay, tell them about that also. Then in May is the AOM one, out of maneuvering one, which is in May. Same thing for refresher. If you have not signed up, tell me. And if you know someone who could benefit from this AOM, okay, tell them also. Right. And next, admin. After this, I will send you this link. Or you can scan this QR code to go to the feedback form. So I would appreciate your feedback so that I can improve on this program to be better. And then after that, you'll be redirected to the Flash Deal Corner where you can do all the signing up, except for the two new program, which is not on my website yet. But for the rest, you can go to the Flash Deal Corner to do all your enrollment if you want to. For new student, this coming week, I will send you the e-certificate, right? And then the videos will be processed. And once they're ready, will be uploaded to the portal. You can log in to watch them over and over again. So next year, if I run this program again, feel free to come back for refresher. If it's online, it'll be free. Okay. If it's live classroom, then I may need you to pay some admin fee to help me defray the cost. So that's about it. So how many want me to have a run next year? Because I may hold back certain programs because I'm getting more and more programs, and I don't want to get myself so busy. So I may retire some of the program. So how many of you feel that you want me to run this program again next year? Type. me in the chat box. All right. So Darren said, so LFD coming back and what's LFD? Coming back and good after the program retire. Helen said, me, okay, thank you. Oh, life frequency, is it? Life frequency analysis, is that what you mean? Yeah, okay. Life frequency. That's why if I want to bring back some program that have retired last time, I have to, you know, 损益嘛, huh? 损益 is always work like that. So I have to retire some or suspend some of the other programs. So I have to draw a balance. So that's why I'm asking for feedback. If let's say you really need a refresher, then I probably might bring this back. Okay. All right. So thank you for your time. I hope you have enjoyed this entire coaching program, first year to fifth, as much as I do. I love, and I'm so sad to have to end this program. And I hope next time if I run this program, it will be a live classroom so that we can have outdoor activities. Yeah. Okay, Ken. If no further question, then I thank you for your time. And I hope to see you back in class real soon. Next month is the Yijing prediction class. Huh? Okay, so thank you very much. Bye bye. Have a good week ahead.